Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Highways. Welcome. May I request my colleague Sh.Anand to present a floor booking to Honorable Minister. To welcome him on behalf of everybody. As a search strategy, our engineers, under the direction of the Honorable Minister, last year we had held a workshop in Guwahati for doing the capacity building of the contractors. Under the directions again from the Honorable Minister, we had tried to make the smaller packages. So that the local contractors are encouraged to take the contracts. The local contractors would employ local people. They tend to employ local people. If we employ local people, the local income would generate. And later on, these small contractors only can also become the big contractors and be instrumental for the inclusive development of the states. We are trying to follow the new technologies. We are trying to follow the appropriate technologies to reduce the time of construction, to reduce the cost, to enhance safety, to address environmental concerns. We are going to soon hold a workshop. And the last two strategies which we had done was the speedy dispute resolution mechanism and also the continuous consultation of the stakeholders. Come up with brilliant solutions only with your efforts and your help. Today, the series of holding regular consultations. Thank you for coming. I understand you have other pressing engagements too, and very welcome. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, never before in history has information technology has transformed the way we live our life. Nobody could have imagined 20 years back that information technology would play such a huge role in our lives. On behalf of NHIDCL and the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, I would like to welcome Shri Sanjay Mitraji, Secretary, Road Transport and Highways, Chairman, NHIDCL, onto the dais. Our Secretary was in the office for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, which was also launched today all over the country and all over government offices. Friends, as you are all aware, today we are here for the launch of a slew of IT initiatives for the road sector, and I'm sure these IT initiatives are going to change the paradigm of how infrastructure is developed at a pace and with quality in our country. So friends, on behalf of all of you, I would request for electronic projects appraisal and continuing enhancements. It's a management information system that has been developed for all the projects within MORTH, NHI and NHIDCL, so that the entire information pertaining to these projects is put out in the public domain. I would request Team NHIDCL
थोड़ा नीचे कर दीजिए।
Ministry of Road Transport and Highways is taking this vision forward and making use of information technology to usher in a revolution for the highways sector. As part of this revolution, infrastructure and roads are being created at an astonishing pace. But with so much going on, how does one keep up with the pace? And the answer is e-pace. E-pace, or the project's appraisal and continuing enhancements, ensures that even the minutest details of all the ongoing highway projects, including the real-time status of construction, funds utilization and delays, get reported. And the information is accessed not just by the officials, but also the common man with just a click of the mouse. One has to simply log on to www.epace.nic.in, and this is what the homepage looks like. You simply have to go to the country map and track projects in various states. This snapshot gives you the details about the status of the projects and the salient information needed by the common man. For the stakeholders in the process, e-pace becomes a unique interaction and implementation point to remove the delivery hurdles. An initiative of the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways through the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation. This unique portal would keep India and its infrastructural development on track. All this would ultimately lead to a better data collection, management and learnings, creating a dynamic system that brings transparency and on-time delivery. Log on to www.epace.nic.in for further details.
Industry. More than 2,000 projects have been captured on this portal, and can you put this on? Multiple agencies, and there was no single platform for accumulating and integrating this data. A lot of these projects are done by the state PWDs. Then you have the National Highways Authority of India, then you have the NHIDCL now. Earlier you used to have the BRO doing all this. And believe me, every report used to mean fresh acquisition of data. It used to tire both the recipient as well as the person who was receiving the reports. We never had a central repository for all the project-related documentation, be it a DPR or a sanction letter, photographs, videos. All this material was not available in public domain. The effort has now been put in to bring in all this information into public domain so that we have accurate measurement of physical and financial progress. E-PACE portal has basically the basic project data being entered at the central level, and then you have the minimal data entries happening at the field level to capture the salient information pertaining to various projects. The entire information, as you would have seen in the multimedia, is also mapped on the Google map, so that common people, when they go around, when they look at the infrastructure or the road works happening, can also crowdsource their ideas, their versions about the progresses being reported on our portals. Friends, as you would agree, this is one portal which captures the entire information throughout the life cycle of a project, right from the time it is sanctioned to the preparation of its detailed project report, to the land acquisition, to the utility shifting, and finally during the construction phase. So the project in its entirety is captured as part of this particular program. As you would understand, the data hierarchy is the data being entered at the top level, and then you have the information being captured in smaller packages coming in from the field. More than 2,000 projects worth 5 lakh crore are right now being undertaken by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. I'll not go through the entire presentation because of paucity of time, but friends, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, and we are very thankful that Honorable Minister's vision. When I come here from Andhra Pradesh, the first task that the Honorable Minister gave to me was to infuse information technology, and I'm very happy that the effort which took us almost 1.5 years, E-PACE now put out in public domain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the material producers, the steel and the cement producers, we have the bankers. So this entire gathering is full of cross-section of people who are involved in the construction of highways. And friends, the second is a national portal for consultancy firms and key personnel. May I request Team NHIDCL to get the project Infracom launched.
For the development and upgradation of highways and other infrastructure in the country. For this purpose, it needs to procure and use the services of consultancy firms and domain experts in various fields related to highways and engineering called as key personnel. These key personnel are deployed both for project preparation and supervision. All this means there is a huge requirement of infrastructure consultants for various projects being implemented by different entities all over India. As the current evaluation process and determination of the capabilities of these key personnel is cumbersome and time-taking, an effort has now been made